Well, how's everybody today? Um, I'm having a cigarette in this channel. I don't smoke a joint on, not like the other channel. Right? Can't always be the same. And just water. This is kind of new. I try to do this channel on heroes and stuff like that. I've been trying to. And, well, lately it's been kind of hard, but I like to get dabbled into the past. And I never thought I'd call the whole country, all the people, heroes in one shot, but this is what I think anyways. So, on my channel I have a couple of subscribers from the Netherlands, and this is kind of for you guys, but for anybody else that wants to learn a little history, because knowledge is power, right? Why the Netherlands love Canada? Well, in the Second World War, during the end of the war, when Germany was being defeated and they knew it, all these countries that they took over, they took all the food. Like, they took it all, and they've been taking it for a long time to feed their own troops and their own people, right? So, it was the Canadians that liberated the Netherlands, and I mean, there might have been a few other nations, the odd person, but basically it was the Canadians that did it. And from the things I've seen, basically they say if the war had gone on another 2 months, there would have been 3 million people died of starvation in the Netherlands. That's just let you know how close it was, right? The biggest thing when the Canadians come there was they brought food, right? Obviously. And now, ever since, I think since 85, I could be wrong, folks, but I try to be as correct as I can. I think since 1985, and I don't know if it's all the cities in the Netherlands, but a few, 2 or 3 of the big ones, they hold a big parade for the Canadian veterans that liberated them, right? And this year, I don't know how many vets would have been there. There might have been a few, but you got to think now that's 75 years ago. You can't join an army till you're 17, so that makes 92 you'd have to be if you join when you're 17. So most of these guys will be in their 90s for sure, right? So, but I don't know how many was there. And I watched a couple interviews with some of the old veterans there, and he was amazed, because of course he doesn't understand the language so much, I guess, but he was amazed at all the children that wanted to come up and touch his hand, and he asked the lady, why are they doing that? Because their parents are telling them that they want them to touch the hand of a liberator, of a hero, right? The people that the Canadian Army liberated at that time are their grandparents and great-grandparents to these people, and they've taught it on after generations. They've taught the same thing about the Canadians, and it amazes me. It really does. I seen a mayor, I think it's Appleton or something like that. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, forgive me, but I seen him say that unless you've had freedom taken away from you, you don't know what you've lost, and you'll never forget the ones that gave it back to you, right? So, I tip my hat to the Netherlands, to all you people there. Some of the videos and stuff I've watched, and I don't want to say it too much, but because I don't like to have bad vibes on this channel, but yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking for sure, right? So that's just a little bit of history and stuff, and as always, oops, I gotta look and see my little mouse thing here. Where the hell did my finger as always, people, Hakkad.